Disclaimer for this video, the focus of my camera keeps going in and out, so I apologize. It's not going to be an issue for the upcoming videos. Now, thank you and enjoy the content. Hello! Hello! Hey! Hello! Hey! Hello! Okay, I have recorded this introduction like 10 times and it gets more awkward every time. So, hi! Welcome to my channel and thanks for seeing this thumbnail and thinking maybe I could benefit from this. I'm so happy that you found your way to my content and I'm so excited to go on this 14-day journey with you. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that it really helps me if you go hug up on that subscribe, and if maybe I left something out or you'd like to share your own experience with caffeine or getting rid of caffeine in your life, go ahead and comment that below. And lastly, don't forget to share with your friends and family if you think anyone might benefit from this content. I frequently wonder to myself, why do I continue to intentionally increase my anxiety levels? And then it got me thinking about all the other ways that caffeine can affect my health, and I decided literally last night, let's give a 14-day detox a go. Now, I won't lie, I did wake up this morning craving a cup of coffee. I am recording this video on 0 caffeine and it feels great. Well, first, let's dive into the side effects that caffeine can cause before we get into possible alternatives. So first and foremost, insomnia can be a real issue, especially if you consume caffeine past about 2 p.m. or 1400. Not only can caffeine make it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep, but it can affect your ability to enter a deep sleep cycle. And this is a cycle where your body repairs tissues, works on growth and development, boosts your immune system, and ultimately builds up energy for the next day. For those of you with heart conditions or high blood pressure, caffeine can increase these levels, not to mention the jitters, nervousness, and anxiety that caffeine can cause. And if you already have anxiety or ADHD, caffeine can increase those anxiety levels and can make it really difficult to focus for extended periods of time. If you consume too much, it can also lead to dehydration or digestive problems, including heartburn, stomach ulcers, and acid reflux. And if you consume caffeine regularly, you could experience withdrawal headaches and even addiction. So all of these side effects can have a major impact on your mood and overall well-being. And just keep in mind that everybody experiences caffeine differently. It depends on sensitivity, how much we consume daily, and what form of caffeine that we choose to consume it on. Great, so now we're thinking that golden Turkish coffee or that cold iced tea is not as beneficial as we might have thought it was. We already knew some of these side effects, but we choose to ignore it anyway. You did click this video for a reason, and I am your test guinea pig for this day and for the next 14 days. And no, I do not condone testing on guinea pigs. So let's look at some of the other ways that we can receive natural energy for the day. One effective way is to stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Drinking water has a positive impact on cognitive function, as the brain is composed of mainly water. It's believed that it can enhance thinking, focus, concentration, and alertness, and as well as, of course, energy. Additionally, incorporating some forms of exercise, like taking a quick walk or doing some stretches, can get your blood flowing and increase alertness. God, has this been unfocused sometime? I love doing a 20-minute meditation and yoga exercise routine in the morning before I do anything else. I have an entire room dedicated for mind and body activities, and it is attached to my bedroom, so before I even leave my room, my blood is flowing and my mind is activated. Eating nuts and seeds, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, they're very high in protein and healthy fats, and they can provide sustainable energy. I love to incorporate raw fruits and vegetables into my daily diet, especially in the morning. So something like smoothies, oranges, and bananas. They provide natural sources of energy. And if you like wasabi, I highly recommend trying dried wasabi peas. The energy they provide is so potent and the flavor is amazing. Pick foods that are easy to incorporate into your daily routine and are portable for different occasions. You can also try different herbal teas like peppermint and ginger to feel more alert and energized, but do remember that green and black tea has caffeine in it, so we are going to eliminate those herbs for these 2 weeks just for our experimental purposes. For some of you, taking short naps might help you recharge and boost your energy levels, but for myself, naps do tend to make me pretty tired for the rest of the day. so I will be avoiding them. But I do hear endless positive results for those who do incorporate naps. Okay, so now we've decided on which approaches to incorporate, so I will be doing a little bit of each, minus the naps, and I'll check in every other day or earlier if there's something specific to document. Then we'll come back after 14 days to review how the experiment went and discuss the final results. Hey guys, it is day 2 of no caffeine for 14 days and I'm feeling pretty okay. Yesterday I did have headaches throughout the day, but I'm not sure I can really blame it all on no caffeine, as I have been having some pretty consistent headaches for the past 2 weeks. Not sure why, I don't usually get headaches, but I do think the lack of caffeine kind of increased the severity and the length of the headaches that I had yesterday. Today I'm not feeling it so much, but we'll see as they kind of develop more throughout the days. Today I am sticking with some more herbal teas, so we've got some mint, we've got ashwagandha, marigold, and nevin, and that rotate between adding some lemon balm or some aronia leaves. I'm going to add some ginger to the teas itself because that will give me that extra boost, but I'm not feeling too tired today, so yep. So far so good. And if you're going on this journey as well, go ahead and comment in the comment section below and let me know how the progress is going for you. See how we feel tomorrow. Hey guys, day 3, no caffeine, and I'm still feeling good. I did really want some coffee this morning. I am a little more tired than usual, so I can definitely feel that I don't have that caffeine, but I made myself a cup of ginger tea with a variety of herbs, and then I went for a nice walk around the block for about an hour. The sky is beautiful, the sun is out, and it got my blood moving. So now we're gonna do a little bit of a yoga routine to finish getting my mind and body activated, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Hello! Hey guys, it's day 5 today. Honestly, I don't see myself needing caffeine at this point. I'm not having any issues focusing on something. I'm able to keep my focus for an extended period of time, and I'm not feeling any more or less tired, I guess, than I usually do. I usually am pretty tired. I have a long sleep cycle, so I don't usually get the appropriate amount of sleep that I should get. I don't want to sleep my days away. I tend to usually be pretty tired, but with this herbal tea, non-caffeinated, and daily walks, and I have no issue staying awake. I have no issue focusing. We don't need to rely on caffeine to get the energy that we need. It has been the norm for so long for people to have coffee when they go to work, when they wake up, when they go meet up with people, you know, even decaf. A lot of the times it has this deep chemical process to remove that caffeine from it, but you can find some decaffeinated beans that have a different process. They are a little better. I have tried some, and for myself, I usually mix 1 scoop of caffeinated and 1 scoop of decaffeinated, and I'll put that together so I don't have so much caffeine to begin with, because I'm very sensitive to caffeine. But without it, like, I feel fine. If you drink enough water, that's gonna clean all the toxins out of your brain, and you're gonna feel energized. Water is the lubricant for your brain. It's the motor oil for your car. The only thing I miss of coffee is just the coffee flavor. Yeah, I really love coffee. So looking forward to each morning just to have that warm beverage. So let's make it to the end of week 1 and see how we feel then. I'm really enjoying the journey, and I hope you're enjoying this journey with me. Cheers. Alright. to day 7, and I would say that falling asleep has become a lot easier. I can't really speak to if I can stay asleep because my cat has been screaming at my bedroom door to get in, then out, then in, then out for the past week. So I've been waking up a lot. If I can find some kind of solution to her screaming, then we can test to see if I'm actually able to stay asleep during the night. But I am able to fall asleep easier, so I'm going to thank caffeine for that. Other than that, I haven't really been having any other side effects. Let's go ahead and see how this next week holds up. We are at day 9 of no caffeine, and actually I am able to sleep through the night. I'm not waking up as frequently as I was before, and it feels as if I'm actually getting some more deep REM cycles. Found a solution for my cat so she's no longer screaming at the door to get in and out. My headaches have completely subsided. I'm able to fall asleep easier, and I'm able to stay asleep. This morning I did a herbal tea mix of lemon balm, lemongrass, marigold, and ashwagandha. I put some fresh ginger in there and I squeezed some lemon, and that was, oh my goodness, amazing. I've started doing Pilates at home coupled with my yoga routine, and it's been a really great way to get my mind really running in the morning, and then I go for my walk with my dog. So all of these habits bundled together provides more than enough energy to eliminate caffeine from my diet. I'm excited to finish these 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm actually going to be going back to coffee, but let's go ahead and finish out this week, and I will touch base soon. Well, we made it to day 14. Actually, yesterday was day 14. I wanted to go through the entire 2 weeks before recording, so today is actually day 15. And no, I did not have coffee today either. So I just wanted to touch base about the different reactions and experiences that I had going across these last 14 days with no caffeine. There are only good effects, so that's a good start. The number one benefit that I experienced, which is actually the reason why I wanted to do this to start, was because of anxiety. And so my number one benefit that I've experienced throughout this entire process was the significant decrease in my anxiety. Because of that, I probably will not be having coffee during the week anymore, especially because of general work anxiety, general social anxiety. That coffee is only going to make it worse. And I realize my anxiety is just so much lower. It is almost flatlined in a lot of cases, where usually I would be waiting to get out of a meeting, anticipating going to meet up with somebody. I get anxiety with that. And when I have coffee, it makes it really bad. And I realized these past 2 weeks, out of all of these instances of me going out to see people, to take meetings, I don't have anxiety. If I do, it's very minimal. So for my own health benefit, I am most likely going to not be having coffee during the week, and I'll have it on the weekends. And even then, because I'm so detoxed from caffeine, the caffeine is going to be way more potent, so I may not even have that on the weekends. Only on occasions like road trips and hiking, because that's just part of the ceremony. So other than that, I can't say I had any less energy. Caffeine wasn't there to give me energy. It was there because I liked the flavor. Okay, I just want to get that straight. But I know for many of us, caffeine is so that we can wake up in the morning, and we rely on that to be able to think clearly. But when we are drinking enough water and we are eating proper food, we're moving our bodies, we're getting sunlight, we don't need caffeine. It's like when we have a bad shampoo and it strips out the oils from our hair so bad that we have to take conditioner to then cover up that mess that we just made. And I feel caffeine is very similar in this aspect, where if we don't treat our bodies appropriate, we don't treat our bodies the way they should be, then we need caffeine to try to cover up the mess that we made. But if we can get back on track with the proper amount of water, the right kinds of foods for our bodies, that actually provides us energy and helps us think clearly, you know, getting sunlight, going on walks, getting exercise, meditation, yoga, if we can incorporate any of these things into our daily life, there's no need for caffeine. The only reason why we would end up having caffeine is then for the flavor. And if that's the case, there are many alternatives that we can have that does not have caffeine in it. We can still have teas, we can still have coffees. but they don't have to have caffeine. So regarding my sleeping habits, I have been able to turn my mind off more easily to actually fall asleep. And once I'm asleep, now this is the part that actually made more of a difference for me rather than the falling asleep part, but actually staying asleep and getting those deeper REM cycles, going into an actual deep sleep. That is what significantly changed for me. But that change I didn't see actually start to happen until toward the end of week 2. About 5 days left, and that's when I started to actually see that I'm getting those deeper sleeps and I'm able to stay asleep longer throughout the night, as I wake up typically very often throughout the night, partially because of my animals, but even if they don't bug me during the night, then I'm still waking up frequently. And I realized that after giving up caffeine for these 15 days, I'm not having to wake up so often during the night, and when I do wake up, I can fall asleep a lot easier. So I would say that giving up caffeine has really benefited me in my sleep, in my anxiety, and I noticed that we don't need caffeine for energy. If I continue to give my body the proper energy sources that it needs, there's no need for caffeine. So that's about all for this 2-week experiment. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you are also going on this journey, if you have in the past, how it's going for you. And if you are interested in seeing me complete any other types of challenges for 14 days, 30 days, let me know in the comments below and I will see what I can do. I am interested in doing a bunch of different challenges, so I would love to hear which ones you guys are most interested in seeing done and completed, and how maybe I can help incorporate these different habits or lifestyles into your life to help bring you to your best version of yourself. Well, that's about all for this video, so I thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you got to this point at the end. Go ahead and give the video a like if you haven't yet, it really helps me out, and I will see you guys in the next video.